Hi, thank you for joining me today. I'm Amanda Fowler of Inspiring Inkin. Welcome to my craft room. I have a super speedy, quick hint and tip for you today, all about our Stampin' Up ink pads. The first tip I have got for you is at the base of the ink pads. When they come to you, they have sticky labels. Now you may have already seen them, and if you have, that's fantastic, but I know from talking to some of my customers they haven't all seen these labels. So there are 4 labels. They're in the four languages. So there's English, Spanish, French and German. Obviously I'm going to use the English one, and all you do is you just peel that bit off. Ooh, everything's going to stick now. This is Elegant Eggplant, so I'm going to pull that off, and actually I'm going to stick it onto the front face of this ink pad. Okay, so that means when it's put on my rack I can actually see which colour it is. I know, I don't do this, but I know a lot of my customers do. They put one of the other labels, I'm going to get stuck with all of these. Okay, they will put one of the other labels on the other side, or even here on the inside. So when the ink pads are all open, a lot of them look a similar colour. So it will just help you sort of identify your ink pads. So that's top tip number 1. But top tip number 2 is, has this ever happened to you? It happens to us all. It's really kind of distressing when it happens, because you have to work out how to put your ink pad back together. So I'm going to show you a really quick way of doing it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of move the camera so we're hands down on this, so that I can zoom it in, so you'll be able to see how it goes together. So what I always do is take an ink pad that is all put together and open it up, and then I actually follow how it's laid out. So I'm going to turn the camera so that you can actually see hands down, and I'm going to zoom in. So can you see in this ink pad there's this semicircle piece here, and then you've got 2 tracks that run, and it's actually open at this end, and you've got the name piece there. Okay, so what we're going to do with our broken ink pad is we've got the semicircles here on the left, we've got the open track there, and then you've got your ink pad and the name there. Now I just want to point out there are 2 different types of bumps here on the ink pad. So there's this one here, which is a circle, like a peg shape, and then this one is more like a cylinder. So it's the circles, pegs that you want, and then all you're going to do is place it on the top of the ink pad, and these 2 cylinder pieces here are just resting on the top of the ink pad. These 2 little pegs, I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to get covered in ink. These 2 little pegs are going to locate in here. So all you're going to do is just push the ink pad until they locate in. So these are still over the top, and that one's located in. Now your ink pad is fixed now. So if you just pull it back like you do normally and flip it over, it will lock. Yeah, a bit inky. So I'm just going to break it again and just show you again. So you've got the 2 little pegs, and you just put it on the top there like that. So the pegs are on the right, these cylinder pieces are on the top of your ink pad on the left, and you just click it, and that's it. And it's in, and it's done. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed this little tip, and you can now put your ink pads, well, label your ink pads firstly, and also repair a broken ink pad. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll be the first to hear of all my videos, and pop over to my blog www.inspiringinkin.com for more creative inspiration and my online store. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.